And we are live for episode number 18 of the New Orleans Saints franchise. And today we will be taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars up in the first game. The Jaguars are 5-3-1 and they are the best team that we have played so far. So this game right here might actually be a tough one for us. Hopefully we can get the victory. If we can't, we'll be 9-1 still, but then we have to face against another tough team up in the Atlanta Falcons. So today's stream could end up being 0-2, getting our first two losses, but if we can play good, we can probably keep the undefeated streak going, but it will be tough. So let's get in, pick the jerseys we want to see for everybody. Jaguars, do they even have any cool colors besides those blue ones? We'll get them all white. And we can go with the black and light brown or whatever. No. Yes. Let's go ahead and jump right into the game. The Jaguars are at 87 overall. We are 86. So this right here is going to be a tough matchup. I'm most definitely positive that this is probably the toughest team we've faced all year. It's crazy that Kamara almost have as many yards as Fournette does. And then Kamara's only played in one game.
Kamara Drive-In. Hey everybody, it's the coach. You're tuned in to Madden 19 on EA Sports. Coming up, 2017 Offensive Rookie of the Year, Alvin Kamara. Fresh off a big performance a week ago, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the New Orleans Saints. I'll join you again at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier this afternoon. But for now, it's Sunday Night Football. And on the call, as always, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
First opened back in 1975. There's a look inside the iconic Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the New Orleans Saints.
Kamara almost had 200 yards up in the last episode, so how will things go this time? Playing against a tougher opponent up in the Jaguars. Jaguars' record doesn't show that they're good, but I believe the Jaguars are going to be the hardest team we face.
Off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They'll be led out by their quarterback from Central Florida. It's Blake Bortles.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
Oh, they're going to make that seem like that's on me. I didn't even click anything. Oh, that's on them.
Offense. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
I didn't even see him budge. I want to see this back on the replay.
Still first down.
Oh, dang it, I missed it.
Backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
I was thinking that was going to be on me. Yo, who's your backup? Is that Justice Hill?
The 25. It's a 5-yard pickup, so essentially they get the penalty yardage back, and it's back to 2nd and 10.
Leonard Fournette and Justice Hill. That's a dynamic duo right there. That is, dude. That's actually a sick duo right there. Justice Hill and Leonard Fournette.
Production was really lacking until 2017 with the New York Jets. Had 50 catches, which was more in his 2+ combined years with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Now Bortles throwing on 2nd down. Providing his safety valve here. That's complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Let's have a look at the defensive starters for New Orleans. And this unit, very tough to throw against, currently 2nd best in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
What they gonna do on 3rd down?
Shotgun now for Bortles.
Oh, he got Keelan Cole wide open.
The middle. That's Cole. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Bortles to Cole for the Jacksonville first.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
I'm surprised they're giving it to Justice Hill a lot. Or they're really staying in the shotgun.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Ooh, ooh.
And nothing but daylight ahead.
And there goes Justice Hill. He just proved me why he's on the field a lot more.
A great effort there. His
What is that?
now on the year. And the Jags have taken the early lead. You talk about explosion plays. There's one pretty much right out of the gate.
And now they get to ride a wave of emotion, momentum, everything. Just as you described, right out of the gate. Big sprint, touchdown. They're excited.
Dang, dude. This is going to be something else.
Because they hit them right in the gut with that one. And now you start to question yourself a little bit.
They hit us in the gut.
Here come the Saints for their opening drive. They're brought out by a man who needs very little introduction in his 18th year in the NFL, future Hall of Famer Drew Brees.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Now Brees. And incomplete to open things up.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
Now, I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Tackle made by Kenny Vaccaro.
Well,
They got Kenny Vaccaro too? Oh my god.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Now Brees on third down. And incomplete here on third down.
Well, it's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, Somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
They're coming right back out in the shotgun.
Taking a deep sigh of relief right now. Now a play fake here on first down.
That's a good throw.
That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
This right here is a big game for Jacksonville to get their momentum back.
Those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
Caught, Safarian Jenkins, right side. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Bortles. Safarian Jenkins has it. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback.
Oh, they got Fournette in on 3rd down.
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation.
Oh, Cameron Jordan's tied up with 2.
And make it a really nice tackle.
Dude, that was a beautiful throw.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain of 20.
Wow, dude.
Conversion. They were in zone defensively, went with a crossing route. It's always interesting to watch that chess match.
Yeah, and I think safeties don't mind crossing routes against zone because eventually you're going to run into their territory, and that's when they lick their chops in order to get the big hit or a play on the ball.
Offensively, nice execution to find a hole, make the catch. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Down to the 25. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Throwing his Bortles.
Ooh, Shazier with a nice hit. Keep that ball out of his hands.
That's a good job there.
Jaguars has a chance to go up by 10 early on.
Since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
We got the block.
Double live ball here, remember.
Keep it a 7-point game, dude.
I think they saw something there. I mean, they came from the right side deliberately, and you know there's always a designated
Damian Arnetti, dude. He's so...
teammates that get him free.
That's right there is a big play, dude. Keep this within 7.
It's only November, but the playoffs.
I haven't really went for a lot of blocks either.
If it ended
So
today, they would be the #1
it's
seed.
actually crazy.
That's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
On 2nd down, here's Breeze.
Oh,
Lost the football.
that was a nice play by them. Now it's a 3rd down and long.
It's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
To throw is Breeze. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that's going to make it 4th down. Of course, he's coming off that NFC Offensive Player of the Week performance. 2 scores in that game a week ago.
And how did he get them? Speed is one thing, but how about the niftiness in his route running, able to cross people up in the secondary and make sure that they can't quite get to him before the ball arrives. He's something after the catch as well.
Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number one goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number two goal is win your division. Number three goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every way possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round.
I think if the Jaguars can beat us, which I believe they can, they'll be in a perfect position to get on a streak and win out.
Because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing his Bortles on 3rd down. Throwing for his running back, and he's
Just going to check it down to Justice Hill.
Get it up to the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
What needs to happen is we need to
2nd and 7.
get open passes, pretty much.
Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down.
Oh. Ooh.
Complete on the deep ball. Cameron Meredith, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield, but that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
He's got a man open. It's Cameron Meredith.
Oh my God.
One tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice
Dude, Jaguars are hard. They're not giving up anything.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
Great coverage there, holds him to a 2-yard return following a 50-yard punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
And down he'll go at the 25. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
A throw left side, complete to his receiver, Westbrook. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 1 quarter down. 7-0 is our score. We'll head back to New Orleans after this.
You haven't joined the party too late. It's just the 1st quarter of the game.
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Alongside the former defensive back Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Jaguar football as we begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a 1st down. Bortles on the give to Fournette. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
All right, Gab.
One thing to keep in mind, partners,
You can calm down with LSU, man.
I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On second down, here's Fournette.
Oh, there's Fournette.
Able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 40.
I understand the excitement. I was happy too last night. We didn't just win, we stomped Miami.
Wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Throwing now is Bortles. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's good.
Oh, Justice Hill.
And he's brought down. A nice little juke move that preceded it, but not much thereafter. Needed more than 3, but that's all they got. And it's 4th down.
Well, they dialed up the screen there, hoping that convoy of blockers could get out in front and get them enough yardage for the first down, but they were able to get there before he got to the sticks.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
Williams surrounded by LSU fans.
Ready to go again on offense. And I never played quarterback, but I'm thinking as a quarterback, you're a little bit into the game now. Second quarter, you're losing. You're not playing well.
Hey, man.
Probably feels like a lot of weight on your shoulders.
I understand the struggle of...
It's something that quarterbacks have to be used to because they're always...
Please don't roast me into bacon.
So how do they
Bruh,
adjust the weight?
my best friend's an Alabama fan, so you don't have to be worried about anything from us.
Get all that weight off his shoulders here on this drive.
I wish LSU, though, last night playing against Miami, you could tell going into the 4th quarter that they just started letting up on Miami. I wish they wouldn't have did that.
Linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
On second down, Kamara.
Oh, wow.
Play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the second quarter, it has been a struggle. From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze.
Oh, Breeze, that was a terrible pass.
Picked off by Tashawn Gibson, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown, and pick it off, just as we saw.
All right, man, that's fine if you have to leave.
But it's incomplete. Marquise Lee, the intended target, and now it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Bortles again here on 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards on his first.
I ended up having to try to start streaming a little bit earlier in the days so everybody can catch the stream. Well, the cornerbacks look sus because Christian Fulton was suspended for 2 years, and he came back pretty much a week ago, so he hasn't been super practiced up in the starting lineup. Reedy Williams got a little bit banged up. Todd Harris Jr., he got banged up too, and he's our starting safety. Who else got hurt? We had like 3 players in the secondary get hurt.
It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. In for the score. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. And partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle 3rd of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening, but they found the opening and exploited it.
But I told you about our offense. Nobody's expecting Nick Brossette to be a good running back. They weren't playing for him. And look at what happened.
And he'll take this across the 25 extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
If the receivers can get the drops under control and start making the plays, I feel like Joe Burrow would be an absolute beast.
Not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit.
Are you sure they got it turned into just Thanksgiving and Christmas? I think they got it turned into New Year's, Halloween.
It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for any
Maybe even a little bit of July 4th.
basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
Here's Breeze. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy.
Yo, that right there was actually a sick play. Kamara's knee never hit the ground.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there.
You don't want to turn into bacon. Hey man, bacon's pretty yummy.
Coaches whose identity is rooted in taking it almost to the limit and then changing things up on you down the stretch.
But it's still real early into the year to figure out who's going to be good and who's not going to be good.
They've got to go a little bit faster in order to try and win the game.
And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15.
But LSU proved some haters wrong yesterday.
Defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse.
Dude, they didn't even give him a chance for punt returns either. Like, actually crazy that they punted the ball like 20 yards like 6 times.
A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints are back within a score. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football.
All right, man. I'll see you later.
On that play, end result, touchdown.
Lutz good on the extra point.
I have to start trying to stream a little bit earlier so you can catch streams instead
That'll be
of
taken.
having to miss them.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Getting set to go again, Blake Bortles marches back onto the field with his offense. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him.
Ouch.
They want to see the ball thrown.
Need to get me a new mic so I don't have to use this headset mic.
I'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. No gain on the play, it'll be 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking.
Yeah, I think LSU needs like those little cupcake teams to help out,
And his throw
get
is
more
in.
practice in.
The linebacker, Demario Davis, got a hand in to break that one up.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys.
Because when you go up against a team that's ranked number 8, like I feel like LSU
Zone coverage.
in that second half, they were just wanting to run clock, get the game over with. Didn't want to take chances and give Miami opportunities to get back into the game.
It's Bortles. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
But against a team, I don't even know who they play against next week. I know it's not a good team.
Defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out.
But if they have a chance to play against a team like that, they're going to
Confusion.
do more of their offense, show off what they can do, and show the potential of the team.
From the gun on third down, Bortles. He sets to fire deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Coverage there by Von Bell.
He's second in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
Southeastern Louisiana, I think. Yeah, it's not a good team. Well, not a team that LSU should lose to. They should be able to go out there and just show off their offense more. Defense should just eat them up all day.
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit.
Ooh, AJ Boye.
Maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs.
Oh, they're playing press coverage out there now.
Because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense, because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
On third down, here's Kamara. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Returnable here from the 38.
Oh my God.
Very good return that time. 18 yards. Now the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field. Here comes Blake Bortles now to lead his offense back out.
I can't wait for next week, though. Next week's going to be college and NFL.
And all quarterbacks will tell you, hey, we love a running game, helps us out. But at the end of the day, they want to rely on their arm. Throw the football, feel good.
Oh my God.
Keep things moving in the right direction. Right now, that's exactly what we're seeing.
And we'll see if that continues. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Now Bortles. Incomplete. D.D. Westbrook, his intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Bortles will try again on second down.
Oh, Blake Bortles threw that right to King Crawley, and he couldn't get the interception.
Because they did incompletions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock, because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there.
I remember last night looking at Twitter, and I saw a tweet a dude put out, said, when you look at the score between LSU and Miami, and it's 30-3 and LSU's the winning team, and it's like a kid sitting there looking like he's in shock about it, and I'm just sitting there thinking, like, everybody's shocked that LSU's actually playing this good. Like, everybody always, like, everybody doubted LSU against Miami. I'm glad to see that they showed up against them.
He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
The SEC don't just roll over for players like that.
Set to trot out there. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him
Oh my
warm?
God.
A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting. That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. And that's going to be incomplete. The linebacker, Telvin Smith, able to get a hand on it there.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back.
I wasn't shocked we were playing good. I'm just shocked we were killing them by 30 at one point.
5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for Breeze. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can.
Like all I kept hearing from everybody was praising Miami's defense on Twitter. LSU's gonna get 8 up in the backfield, but they're also forgetting LSU got some big boys over there too. And then people seeing how fast the defense is out of Devin White, Jacob Phillips, Flavion Chazen, Grant Delpit. Like, they don't understand that LSU's defense is actually good also. Like, everybody kept judging the quarterback, but they're not praising the defense until they started seeing that LSU's defense was forcing them to do bad.
It's complete. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first.
Joe Burrow, he didn't play terrible. I liked how he played. All of his incompletions was either a drop or him throwing the ball away, not forcing it down the field, forcing interceptions and all that. Everything was him just getting the ball away, not forcing anything. And the receivers a few times over the middle dropped it. Like when they were wide open, they just dropped the ball. One by Derek Dillon when he was going over the middle, wide open. He should have had that ball. That one was right in his hand.
The Jaguars on 3rd down.
Nick Bro said he also showed that he could. He's a good running back. He's a senior. He's been behind Leonard Fournette and Darius Guice. He never got his true opportunity, and everybody was shocked with him. Like when you're playing behind players of Fournette and Guice caliber, you never get a chance until your last year up in college.
Team on now as this one's sent away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. Now we'll see what Michael Thomas and the rest of the offense has in store here. He's been good so far to this point in the 2nd quarter. Need to get him even more involved maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me. The way he's playing, he's doing a nice job. Increase things. More touches, more opportunities. Maybe that can reverse things on the scoreboard for them.
They'll try to ratchet things up then maybe here in the 2nd quarter. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Breeze to throw on 2nd down. Over the middle, complete. That's James. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Breeze now 9 of 17 through the air. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted.
Dang.
Boye with a pick. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Jaguars out on top. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around
What?
the NFL.
DLPDO my career. What?
NRG Stadium in Houston, where you see the final score.
What are you talking about?
No, I'm not mad at you for skipping halftime, but can I just have a sip of water real quick, please? Thank you.
Yo, what's up, little J? Do my career? I'm not a big fan of my career.
And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Drew Brees getting ready to go again on offense. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, want to get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
Oh, Breeze is hurt. Okay. Do Baker. Probably not going to do it my career.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. James has got it. Complete. And he'll be brought down right at
Sorry,
the
man.
5-yard line. It'll go as a game
Broken ribs for Breeze. Okay.
as well.
So now we're down to one quarterback.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
He'll look to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to
Broken ribs on a run play. That's Madden logic.
It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case.
Wonder who hit the quarterback after he didn't have the ball in his hand.
Get him to the ground at the 37. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What did the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it second down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Back to the ground is Kamara. And a short gain down to about the 33.
Why not PS4?
Smith that time there to make the play.
Because I got an Xbox.
Hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The Saints on third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll look to throw. And an alley to run. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a first.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why?
I have an Xbox. There's nothing wrong with having an Xbox.
By sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
Now a play fake here on first down. And nearly picked it off. He had a
Malik
chance
Jackson hurt.
with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Did I just pick the... Okay, I got the right play. I thought I picked the wrong one.
A give. This is Kamara.
Ooh, Telvin Smith.
Down to the 23.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The Saints on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 9. On play action, they'll throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers.
Who's your favorite footballer team? The New Orleans Saints, and college is the LSU Tigers.
Knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on,
one?
what does that mean, break out just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. And a tight game after punting last time.
Browns because Jarvis Landry.
This drive.
I thought you would sit there and say Browns because of Baker Mayfield.
This close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it
All Fournette.
letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Oh, their offensive lineman got hurt.
Before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
LSU stands for Louisiana State University. That is what LSU stands for. LSU. Yo, what's up, Scooby?
A fake to Fournette. Now it's Bortles to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough.
You're welcome.
To bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
A handoff to Fournette. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
Whoa.
Yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on second.
Why are you saying whoa, Gob? What happened?
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he has the first.
We're also DBU.
Bring him down right at the 45. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set.
We do produce a lot of defensive backs, but a lot of teams does that now.
Backs play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him. On 1st and 10, here's Bortles. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and it's a 2nd down.
If I'm being completely honest, I'm pretty sure Alabama had more last year than we did.
Out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Yeah, I can add you up into it. I'll be doing a rebuild series in a few days. Whenever they release the roster update for the Bears and have Khalil Mack on that team, I'm going to be doing another franchise series with the Redskins.
He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
In on the tackle, Alex Okafor. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play.
Let me actually bring up a notepad and
For 5, it's 3rd down.
save your name so I can add you. If you do want to be in the draft or up in the draft class, or if you want to be added to recruiting on the NC series, and I can add you into that. And we could like follow your full career.
They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This will be 3rd and 5.
Put you in college and then go through the first 3 years, follow your careers up in that, and then go into the NFL draft.
Incomplete.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
The series I'm gonna do a lot more is gonna be the rebuild series with the Redskins once I start that. The Saints will be like a series that if I just want to come back and just play and have a chill day. But like everybody, when I do that, I might end up customizing mine, like going through everybody that they got like a senior and all that stuff, make everybody that's a junior that they got up in the draft class and make them seniors so they go faster. Oh yeah, I feel like mine, like what I'm gonna do with streaming is gonna be pretty different than everybody else's. Instead of just posting videos, I'm just gonna stream everything, and it's gonna be between NC and Madden. What week is this on? Not sure. I know I'm 9-0, but I don't think I think I've had a bye week. This is also the 2nd year. But the Jaguars are looking to end the undefeated streak.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Smith catches left side. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Looks like we're going to be out without Breeze for a while with broken ribs.
Changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against
this is caught inside.
Oh, that was a nice pass by Jake Browning.
Big time play there for New Orleans. And even 40 yards.
That was an excellent read right there. Saw cover 1. That means it's just
I think it's 11. It could be 10. I'm not sure if I had my bye week. I think I did. So it might be week 11.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. They'll give it to him up the middle. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the
Oh, it's at the bottom. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. That's... I wasn't even paying attention at that. I guess I can prove that I'm more focused on the game and the chat.
Man, not gonna get much better than this for an opportunity.
They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard.
Just turn on post notifications. I like to hear that, man.
Now this feels like old school football because this has turned into a good old.
Now you get to get posts every time I post a video and I start up the live stream.
Do you decide to run it or throw it if you go for it on 4th down?
A good drive gets
Probably should have passed it there on 3rd down instead of running it with Kamara.
Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. On play action, now Bortles. Wide open receiver.
Okay. What was that? I thought he was about to be off to the races, and he just fell.
Return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4. Bortles now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on first down is Bortles. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
If you run an out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5. And in this situation with the lead, 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big
Oh, dude, I just broke off with 4 tackles. I'm going to go to the end zone. Oh, take that back.
on your big offensive line.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively.
Dang, I look at the bottom ticker and I see the Jets beat the Patriots 31-0. After year 1, the Patriots fell off after Tom Brady retires.
Breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did.
Oh, man.
On the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league,
Oh, come here, he spun the wrong way. Why?
And he'll lose yardage on this one. Back to
You have no school tomorrow? Is it because of the
6-yard loss on the play. And
storm that's supposed to be coming? Tropical storm, whatever, Gordon? Or is it something else you don't have school for? Yeah, that's what I was figuring.
now they'll throw here out of the gun. Drops this up to Kamara out of the backfield. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
I should trade my... Well, technically I can't trade anymore. I'm in week 11.
Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20.
I tried to trade for Darius Geis and couldn't even get him.
Around that marker under it.
Not gonna lie. I even tried to trade for DJ Chark from the Jaguars and they wouldn't trade him. I wasn't offering anything they wanted.
range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
Oh, I just picked the wrong play. Whoops. This play don't look bad.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation,
Yo.
the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a
I
good
think we should get hit by it too.
First down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well.
We might get a piece of it. Not too sure how much we'll get of it, of that storm.
That's it all. Way easier said than done.
Yeah, Gob, you gotta stay safe out there.
A busy night continues for Kamara. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Look, the first down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it, and boy, the reward was there. A big, big pickup, and guess what? It's now 3rd and very short in order to try and pick up a first down.
Oh yeah, that storm.
Moves the chains.
When that thing hits the Gulf of Mexico, there ain't no telling what it's gonna do. They're sitting there talking about it being only 60-mile-an-hour winds, and already they're already saying that it's gonna be a Category 1 hurricane.
First down. Now he'll escape to his left. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative.
That thing can strengthen up to no matter what.
To avoid taking a big shot.
No, hurricane is a Category 1. It goes tropical depression, tropical storm, hurricane. Category 1 and all that.
They'll set up a throw. And this will be incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
What should we...
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Every time a storm hits the Gulf of Mexico, they just start strengthening like crazy, so there's no telling what will happen with this one. All depends on how the water is out there.
Kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say let them play. Kind of like your mom used to with you and your brothers. Just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though.
Oh, we almost had it.
Leonard Fournette making his way back out there. He is fully awake now. If he didn't get off to the start that he normally does, they've got his attention. He's running it well.
You live in Texas? Jesus Christ, we're pretty much all close to each other. Or me, you, and Gob. We're just all one state over.
And you go into the half, you're excited, you're fired up, you think the game plan is working, but in the back of your head, there's that little bit of nagging doubt. Can we do this for the quarters? So far, that's not happening.
He's going to sling this deep down. He's got a man, complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield across the 40.
Just imagine if Mexico gets a 2 Sami, or however you say it.
I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Throwing now is Bortles.
Blake Bortles.
Wide open, complete. And he gets this one.
Dude, I remember, what was that show called? It used to be on Netflix. It was like Tornado Watchers or something, Storm Chasers or something like that, dude. It was an incredible show. I watched every episode on it, dude. It was great.
Into the red zone, it's Bortles. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. So 2nd in inches after that first down completion went just shy.
It was something like that. I think it was Storm Chasers. I just don't remember if that was the exact name that I was watching on Netflix. But it could be that one. It was a great show to watch. I absolutely loved it. The vehicles that they make and go into the center of the tornadoes.
Bortles going to try and throw on 3rd down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line. And that's where the
My mom just texted me, says I have to go outside and get drinks and stuff. I gotta go outside and get groceries in a second. Alright, after this play, I'm gonna go grab these groceries out the car. Alright guys, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Alright guys, I am back. I'm back. Am I a teen? Right now I'm 21 years old, but I'm pursuing doing YouTube, trying to make it on YouTube. And my parents are full support of me trying to do it too.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's caught by Meredith right side. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And now a throw on first down.
Oh, you can't afford a house? I cannot.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. And he's able
To have your own house, it costs a little bit of money to actually have a house.
Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining.
Nope, I do not go to college.
Here we go. 3-19. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
To be honest, if you live what I do, you would understand what goes on. If I got a job or anything right now, nobody would do anything, help my mom around the house, nobody would do anything else. So I pretty much stay at home, do YouTube, do this one little thing online where I can make a little bit of money and help around the house and do all that stuff, help my mom and stuff.
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
To throw is Bortles. And his throw here's incomplete.
I wouldn't be shocked at all right now if there's a look of surprise on the big fella's face because he had the route that he wanted, running the corner, and usually he's able to use his body and catch the football, but a really nice play by the defenders, able to knock it away.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Lee. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. They were forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
Well, when I do start making a lot more money and stuff, I will eventually get a house and all that stuff.
Great opportunity to run your full playbook. If they want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the back.
Can't run it, dude. We got to start passing more.
Stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
2-minute warning coming up.
11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. So it's Saints
No,
football.
I've never, like, I didn't go to college.
Let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
I never went to college.
Catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. They'll look to throw here. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that
first.
wasn't the first option.
No, not it came.
Why didn't I go to college? Because I really didn't want to.
Completed it very well.
Now a desperation throw, and this is caught inside the 5. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Well, I guess at the very least they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They've got a chance to strike.
Thomas, the lone receiver, left. They'll look to throw. His throw incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
He's back to throw. Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. Michael Thomas hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused, because they still have some work to do.
The Jaguars.
Well, I was an unusual kid growing up. I've always wanted just to be what I felt like at the time I wanted to be. Like, I never looked far into the future. I always just let everything come to me, and if whatever happens, happens.
And either spike it and stop the clock, or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Now the Jags are
When they update the rosters? What do you mean when do they update the rosters?
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Cameron Jordan in there to get him, and that is sack number 15 for him on the year. Back to throw, Bortles. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. 4th down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
And that's what friends are for.
Right. As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer, and put your defense in a bad spot.
When Madden updates the 53-man roster, they update that Friday. Or they might do it earlier. I'm not sure when. Might do it Thursday, actually.
Here to start the drive. Got his man complete over the middle. It's James. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Looking to throw. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. So the offense takes the timeout, and they are back out and ready to rock.
I'm here, I'm back. I'm back, I'm back. Oh, dude, I picked the wrong play.
They'll look to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Incomplete pass there is probably the best
I meant to
scenario.
X to get this play.
The football clock's probably going to run out in that situation.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's going to go for a big play downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
Are you also playing NC tonight?
It's a little teaching moment here.
Depends on,
Time rules.
like, how late is everybody staying up tonight? Because I don't know if I'm recording any videos for tonight, so I don't know if I will be playing NC.
They win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Oh, you're playing against number 3 Bama?
In the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a
Bro, I've been playing back on my other sliders that I used, and I've been having some good games. The other day I was playing against Mississippi State. The stream that you were up in at the beginning, and then you went to homecoming. I went down 21-0 against Mississippi State and ended up coming back and winning.
Because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Fournette on the counter. And able to
Alright, because I'm not sure if I'm going to play NC tonight, which if everybody's still up and won't see more football, I'll probably play some. Because I want to play at least this game, finish this one, and then do the Falcons. If y'all want to see NC afterwards, I have to probably end the stream, start it right back up just so the two series are in separates. And then, I don't know if, but if the guy that I'm supposed to be playing with gets on, I might end up doing some Call of Duty. But if we do Call of Duty, I'll ask if y'all want to see it streamed. I'll just take videos out of there, out of the stream.
Other one said, no, rely on your defense. That's what you've got to decide in this situation. Where do you have the confidence? That determines what you're going to do.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Part 1 is done, now part 2. Now a first throw here in overtime.
Wow.
They will take over at the 20.
Tried a quick slant, and that just happened.
So we will see another drive in this overtime.
For whatever reason, neither team able to finish this game
Well,
off.
I know it's not what I want to play, but I enjoy playing all the games, like Call of Duty. I enjoy playing that one. I enjoy playing Madden. I also enjoy playing NC. I just want to know what y'all want to watch.
Going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs, and let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
Again, it's Fournette. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. On 3rd down, Fournette.
Oh, Fournette loss.
Brought down at the 32. And a loss of
if you're the coaching staff upstairs, you might want to file that play away. Did you see how fast the safety closed on that one? Coming up in run support, made a big-time tackle. Might want to try and check into a pass next time.
Yeah, got him for a loss. Really, really great play defensively. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. So this is certainly a tough test here in the early career of the rookie kicker. This to win it in overtime. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. We were just treated to an absolute dandy in this one. A great finish in overtime with a long field goal. Everybody, including us, on the edge of their seats. Quite a game.
And it's rare that you get a game into overtime that it doesn't turn out to be a dandy, right? That's what we saw here. And just what you were talking about. A long field goal to win it. So
dang, Jaguars actually pretty much outplayed us all the way through.
Did go through the post. Ice water was in his veins. So for the Jags, the win form is number 6 on the year. And they will head home next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for the Saints, the run to begin the season is over as they drop to 9-1 now on the year. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yep, that's a GG. You can't win them all. We were 9-0 before we had our first loss. That quick slant trying to get it to Cameron Meredith was, well, I thought it had been a good play. He got, like, he outdid him on the jump, but he never looked back for the ball. Alright, so what should we upgrade on Kamara? Elusive back, receiving back, or power back? Which one should we use a skill point on? Whichever the first one I see up in the chat is one that I'll do. Go power. Alright. Boost up his trucking. Dude, he got a +1 speed again. Or actually, not again. This is not one of his first time getting it. Dude, he didn't even get anything powered besides stiff arm. What's his speed now? 92 speed for Kamara. Dude, he's just a beast. Alright, now LJ Scott. What do we give Mr. LJ over here? Go elusive. Alright. +2 juke and +1 spin. That's Pretty good, pretty good. Let's see. So his elusiveness is a 73. Juke's a 80 now. Spin is a 76. Alright, so. Oh, yeah. So Breeze is out for 6 weeks. Alright, so. How many years am I doing up in this franchise? Not too sure how many. Like, one thing about this franchise is, like, I'm gonna play it, and it's gonna be like one of them chill franchises. Like, if you guys ever want to see it, once I start the rebuild, if you guys ever just want to see the Saints franchise, y'all could just let me know. Comment up on the stream after it's over, or up in a day that y'all just want to see it. Just either tweet at me or whatever and say y'all want to see a Saints franchise this day, and then I'll do it. So we only have 2 quarterbacks. Breeze is hurt. He's out for 6 weeks, so he won't come back till the playoffs. So I think I'm gonna put him on IR. Just for, because I can always take him off. Can the Giants offense beat the Jags defense? Highly doubt it. Highly doubt that the Jags are gonna be able to beat their defense. Trade for Brad Kaya. I can't trade anymore. It's the trade center is not available. I'm in week 8. I'm past week 8 now. Actually, hold on. To be honest. Hey, Danny Etlin's there. Should get him. And Malachi Dupree in free agency. Is he in free agency on mine? Did I miss him? Go by age. Hey, Russell Gage. Dupree is with the Packers. I get Russell Gage from LSU. Nah, I think Dupree was released from the Packers. I think he went to the Bills. That's what I was looking for, was Malachi. I think he's on the Bills. Yep, correct. After that hit last year up in the preseason, I'm pretty sure the Packers cut him after that. Bro, you want to know something I forgot after looking at free agency? I signed Braxton Berrios. And I haven't used him one time. Yo, I want to see something. How fast is Russell Gage? Dang, he's only an 86. You haven't got 19 yet? Madden 19's a good game. It has a few bugs in it, but that's any game. You can't ever just get a perfect game. He's only at 86 speed. I don't think I'm going to sign Russell, even though I really would like to have LSU players. I'm going to keep these guys. Breeze is on our. We got Jake Browning and JT Barrett. Wrong thing. I don't think Victor Cruz is on here for me. Nah, Victor Cruz ain't on here. Unless if he's long gone. One thing I need to do before anything. So for receivers, I keep it like this. When we go to special teams, I'll put Barrios back there on kickoffs. You sound like RBT. Who's RBT? Him. I can most definitely tell you I'm not him. But it could be just because we're from... If he's from the southern area, that's probably why we sound alike. The accents. Power back. Alright, so slot receivers, I'm going to change... Or where's Barrios? Yeah, I'm going to put Barrios there since... Just to get him a little bit more action. And he's faster than... Well, actually, he's the fastest. Why did I make these sign-ins? These are the exact same players, except he's a lot faster than Barrios. Hey, look at my third string quarterback. It's my kicker. He should be the starter. Alright, let's scout some players. I already scouted the receivers. I didn't scout him. B plus catching. That dude might be a big steal up in the third round with A minus spectacular catching. That's not terrible for a late round. What can I? So I got a first, a third, a fourth, a fifth, a sixth, and a seventh. I can see what this dude's first rating is. A B Pursuit. Pursuit. Alright. Oh, if I accidentally click something else. There we go. Falcons versus the Saints. I think we're going to give them the 2010 all black. And then we'll just go with our color rush. Even though it's not a Thursday night game, we'll just go with our color rush. Go all black versus all white.
Hello again, everybody. It is the coach. You're tuned into Madden 19 on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be an intriguing matchup between the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. A few moments ago, it was Desmond Trufant of the Falcons making their way out of the tunnel to the delight of this sold-out crowd as his guys get set to do battle with the New Orleans Saints. Hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this Falcons team as they enter play. They come in playing pretty good football, winners of 4 of their last 6 games. Meanwhile, for the visiting Saints, they coming off their very first loss of the year, suffered a week ago.
Yeah, it will not be a perfect season, but I'm interested to see how they bounce back now that they know.
Alvin and Devontae look so similar. I can see it. The only difference is Kamara has the nose ring.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA
Yo, what is...
This will be fielded.
Did I not put Braxton back there, dude?
Here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Here come the Saints for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by the man running the show, Charles, their quarterback.
That's actually a very good thing. They're running the show, the quarterback. They should definitely add where you could put their names, where the announcers would say it. This dude's name was just pronounced the quarterback. Kirk is going for Bama.
This is Alvin Kamara. He takes us from the 30 to the 34.
Dude, everybody up in real life, they went for Miami to beat LSU, and we saw what happened.
The lifeblood of the offense.
They established the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
Skin tone is different.
He'll look to throw. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A look at the numbers for Thomas from a week ago. 6 catches, 94 yards, and a score.
And that put him over 1,000 yards for the season. And the benchmark for running backs, 1,000 yards. The same for receivers. When you have that kind of a year, you got a monster.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. The starters defensively now for the Falcons. They were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? He'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And his
Ooh, that was a dangerous throw.
He was trying to hit Thomas.
Saw that dude about to hit me.
From 2nd to 3rd down.
Try to force something.
Real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. He'll drop to throw.
Oh, Deion Jones. Why you gotta be a hater, man?
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. As we get a peek at Matt Ryan, a man who's been in the league since back in 2008.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3 to 1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of a season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
They go play action here on 1st down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And no, incomplete. Boy, they took a shot there on the first play, tried to start it out with a bang.
Jesus Christ, Calvin really is pretty fast.
We look at the starters now, a man who really has earned us talking about him in the booth, Julio Jones.
He's a 1,000-yard receiver each and every year. So sleek, so wonderful. I call him Secretariat.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan.
Oh, he got him wide open.
By Austin Hooper. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run because we envision them in offenses, catch the ball, how much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup.
Oh, Freeman?
Across midfield and inside the 45.
All right, man.
The numbers for
Yeah, in a little bit.
17 carries, 74 yards, and a touchdown.
They look like a team that really emphasized the running game in the offseason. They were going to build around it. Didn't matter if they were going to run gap scheme, power scheme, whatever. They've got a runner who finds yardage if you give him just a little bit of space.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Oh, Matt Ryan sacked.
Sheldon Rankins in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that. Give him clean lanes to throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that.
Like
Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, do I have that dagger play? Do I have that play and just finish them off right now? Because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. But I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference. Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 at a 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On the counter, here's Kamara.
Ooh, no running room.
They're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I once had a defensive player in the NFL tell me, if I beat and dominate the guy across from me, I'm helping my team. Well, winning one-on-one battles is always a part of the game, but when you have good team defense, as we just saw there, one broken tackle, but he didn't get away because the rest of the guys arrived to put him on the ground.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. They're going to look to throw. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
Hey, there's Braxton getting his first catch.
Good for 17 and a 1st down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, that was a bad decision. I didn't see him come up.
Tight end there, Jesse James. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Back to throw here. Over the middle, that's caught by Meredith. And he'll get it down here to the 43. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Back to throw.
Oh, that's unfortunate, dude.
And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
Matt Ryan overthrew him.
Incomplete. Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended target. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Ryan swings it out to the flat for Freeman. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to...
There's Calvin Ridley over the middle.
Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
So in Saints territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 30.
Oh, Julio Jones is hurt. Mohamed Sanu and Calvin Ridley now. Julio's out.
Now Ryan on 2nd down. Over the middle, complete. It's Freeman. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. And that is incomplete here.
So
Matt Ryan overthrew him.
Fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. And this time he's got the hook up.
Oh, he's going to break that touchdown, Falcons.
Into the end zone, touchdown Atlanta. As his guys are in for 6, and the Falcons have taken the early lead. So that's the rookie's first trip to the end zone, and I think it's safe to say one he'll always remember.
Oh, without a doubt. That one is going to be imprinted forever. And nowadays, we're seeing rookies make a greater impact at that position at receiver than ever before. I think mainly because of the sheer volume of footballs that they catch in college.
Hauschka with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Here's Bosher to kick it away. This one taken from the 7. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. There he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And now let's see how the young rookie bounces back. First drive and interception. How will he handle it?
And I think this is where your leaders step up for you, right? Your veteran guys put a big arm around him. All right, guy, had one. Don't worry about it. Let's get out there and let's roll. And I'm also eager to see what the offensive coordinator is going to do. How much confidence does he have in him? Does he go safe now, or does he continue to run the full game plan?
They'll set up to throw. Throw to the right, taken in by Berrios. And he'll get up to the 40-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, You got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now a pitch out to Camara. And the athleticism on the spin move allows him to pick up the first before he's brought down. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like
Oh, he missed him.
Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this.
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by Snickers. You're not you and you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 10 to start things out. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now a handoff. Here's Camara.
Oh.
He is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing.
I figured you were still here. I just thought like you were focused on your game against Bama.
Showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle.
Oh, he dropped it.
Incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
Are you up 14-0? I'm assuming you're up 14-0.
Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would. Because
Oh, Devontae Freeman.
to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Alright, so I just got a text from Mr. Josh Duke Untamed. He says that he is going to be playing tonight, so we might be doing some Black Ops 3 of it. I'm going to just record and stream it at the same time. So like if we get like a insane gameplay or something like that, I'll just post that as a video. And if we don't get anything, you can just watch us rage. I'll get the live view of what happens when we play BO3.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats, but really should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play.
You're up 17-0 on him now.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. 3 yards on the pickup there, but they've only got it back to 3rd and 10.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line that hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
Ryan getting it out left side to Sanu. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. This is taken at about the 14. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big
Kamara, no room.
Right now what you're looking for
8 rushes, 10 yards.
advantage in field position. And that's what both teams are
Try running out of the shotgun with him. Maybe that'll help.
Here on this drive.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space.
Oh, there we go.
So you can make a move. There was none there for him.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. That one goes for 13 yards.
20-0. Bama can't get anything going on offense.
The interior of the offensive line, they didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. To throw now on 1st down. Flushed out right. Incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49.
I did not mean that.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. The Saints on 3rd down. 2 for 5.
I want to pass it to P.
This is 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw here. He's going to wind up and air it out. That's caught inside the 20.
Oh, Braxton Berrios with an amazing catch right there.
That one up is a gain of 34 on 3rd down.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back.
They have a 99 overall.
Balls in the air like that.
I swear, I'm telling you, dude, overalls up in NC don't mean much.
They'll look to throw, and incomplete.
You could have a 78 play like a 99 overall, and then you have a 99 overall play like a 62.
Talked about communicating on defense, making sure you talk on defense, know where your screens are, know where the cuts are coming from, who has who. But guess what? It's the same thing in football. Even though there's more noise out there, you can hear all the screams of screen, screen. This defense, the bench, everyone let them know who it was, and that's why they were able to react and knock the ball away.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll drop to throw. It fights him off. Now he's forced out left. And did he get the feet down? No. They'll say
Oh my God, Jake Browning.
a 3rd down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage.
They certainly thought they had him.
Oh crap, my controller's vibrating. I need to turn that stuff off.
But he was able to elude that.
I think I missed this.
Threw it incomplete downfield. If you're a defensive back,
Yes, I did. I clicked the button. Oh my God, dude, I messed that up big time.
It's player spotlight time, and we focus that spotlight on the quarterback, Matt Ryan. He's had one of those games that any quarterback loves. Not only
I even called it, dude. When I clicked it too early, I knew that I missed that.
so he had a chance to get him on the board there, but unfortunately that big yellow metallic structure in the back of the end zone, it had other plans.
and that's when we're kickers watching it the whole way saying, oh no, don't hit it. Rats.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae.
Not gonna lie, that's what I was sitting there thinking in my head.
At the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Those were the exact words that I was thinking inside of my head.
Runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
On 2nd down, Freeman. And that one blown up quickly. As he's going to be stopped.
Dude, Ryan Shazier just made the tackle and he's hurt. Oh, no.
The Falcons on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. From the gun, it's Ryan. And it's complete. Hooper. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more.
Broken collarbone for Ryan Shazier.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment. Again, they'll run with Freeman. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On 3rd down, Ryan. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
Here's Matt Bosher now as he's on to punt for Atlanta. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field. He's had a good chunk of carries. Problem is for very little success. I don't want to put it all on his shoulders, but that's a big reason they're losing right now.
Have to be very careful that he doesn't start pointing fingers. Offensive line obviously trying. The defense is doing a nice job against him today. When it's all said and done, it's all about the guy in the mirror. He has to get it done better going forward.
See if he can look and do some soul searching now. They begin on the ground with Kamara, and he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Play action fake. They'll look to throw. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
Flush to his right. Now, oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 42 yards. 2 minutes to go here in the first half.
That right there was actually insane.
Right after this timeout. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Coming left is Kamara. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
The This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact.
Man, stop spamming in the chat or you're going to get timed out.
Kamara. And he'll take this
I'm
one.
letting you know right now, if you keep spamming that, I'm going to have to time you out, man.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
The Saints on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 8.
All right, man, keep spamming it. If you keep spamming it, you're going to get timed out. I'm letting you know.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here.
I told you.
A minute to play in half number 1.
Certainly looked like they were going to convert there on third down, but what an effort.
I gave him a warning. He didn't listen. And God took care of it.
And Lutz puts this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime. Something to build on, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? Wave the flag. That's good. Got points. And now, as you said, they've got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. This is taken at the 3. Oh, and now he bowls him over. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Matt Ryan and the offense heading back onto the field. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. It's caught in the middle, Hooper. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down.
I honestly didn't see the reason for so many warnings.
Whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As they'll
Oh,
start
I understand.
30 seconds to go in the first half. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker.
I don't get why people will come in and just spam like that. What does that word even mean? Because he did that before. And he got timed out.
The Falcons going to use the second of the
And he did it again. And now he's timed out again.
seconds to play in this first half.
I'm going to look it up on Google Translator, see what it says.
So we're back in the offense getting set following the call of that timeout.
Let's see what that word even means. Poo. It is French for poo.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And this is incomplete. Trying to get
Okay.
the hands of Devontae Freeman that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first.
Oh, my mom's hollering for me. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back.
Unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
2nd and 10 now, Ryan. And he comes back with one complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure on the passer.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. So we are at halftime here in Atlanta with the Falcons out in front. As we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at FedEx Field in our nation's capital. And it's the Bills who lead that one late in the second quarter. The Bills looking to sew that one up, and they look to be in pretty good shape. From there, we head up to Foxborough to check on the Patriots at home at Gillette Stadium. And they've got the lead in their matchup with the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Patriots looking for a rare bright spot in a season that's seen them lose 8 of their first 9 games.
Dang, Patriots are kind of doo-doo.
Check in on the Vikings at home in Minneapolis. And that game all tied up with the visiting Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, in our game, not a lot of offense to go around. 7-3 is our score. Will we see things open up in the second half? To find out, we get it back to our guys in the booth.
All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
Wow, skip it at the end, and they're like, oh, we're skipping the halftime?
Football as the second half gets underway. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see.
Oh my God, Devontae Freeman.
They're not going to get him. The 20. Touchdown.
Okay, Devontae, you don't have to show off. What happened, Gob?
And the Falcons will add on to their lead. And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage up front? Offensive line, out-leveraging the defensive front to create that space, that crease that he was looking for. And once he hits open field, he's going to be very difficult to catch and corral.
Hauschka adds the extra point. And
What happened?
The lead up to 11. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown.
Oh no, you Sam.
To kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will
Don't tell me Bama came back.
to the 25-yard line. Now the attention turns
Don't tell me that happened to you also.
their first possession of the second half. They're down
Do not tell me you simmed and Bama made like a 27-0 comeback in the fourth quarter.
Get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making...
Oh, you won? All right, good.
And that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Well, it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. That catch good for 5. It's third down. The Saints
They almost did, though.
They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be third.
I wonder how you do on the sliders that I play on now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
Like they went from 41 to 7 up.
He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
But these guys going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind
What's up, Scooby?
No yardage to be found.
It's taken to the 26. Nice move at the 40. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Heading back onto the field, here's a look at Devontae Freeman now. And these numbers showing up on the screen, that's why he's their star. They kept him down for a little bit, couldn't keep him down for a full 4 quarters.
But what they were hoping for was a half of a game. If they could have shut it down at the half, they had done their job. But as you mentioned, a full 4 quarters, and the best, they owe.
Oh, Marcus Williams.
Picked off by Marcus Williams.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist.
Oh, no, dude, I accidentally made a cut.
All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his.
I don't even know if Camaro would outran him.
There've got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Here we go now.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
And sacked.
The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Grady Jarrett able to swamp him from that defensive tackle spot for a loss of 5. A rookie QB struggling, gets thrown down to the ground there. But, you know, maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things that he has to pick up on. When to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run. When to get rid of the football and not take the sack. When to just go ahead and go down early and make sure you don't fumble the football. So many things that he has to learn. This game starts the process.
Here we go now. Blue Niners.
They'll set up a throw. And James has it. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Now Kamara. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Now back to throw.
Are you kidding me? Oh. That right there was, there's the super linebackers coming into the play.
Chances are there's going to be someone there, and sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20.
Wow.
Given 10 yards there and about by the nose of the football.
Thanks, super linebackers.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
They go play action here on first down. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 more yards there and another first down.
But he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. And hang on here, Freeman shaken up.
Oh, Devontae Freeman hurt.
After that last play. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Oh, he's limping to the locker room. But they do still got another good at running back.
Now flags come flying in. One of the Falcons moved early.
False start, offense.
And that'll set them back 5. Now after the false start, here's 2nd and 7. Coleman now. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
From midfield now, here's Ryan. And he's got Sanu.
Dang.
He's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Ryan to Sanu, good for an Atlanta first down.
Has a pretty good throw on the curl route there. 3rd down, and they pick up a first.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
They should be aware, but it was so hard sometimes.
It's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, you think they're going upfield, then they curl back, show their numbers,
Oh, Julio.
and complete the play.
Untamed zone.
First down there, but it's incomplete.
Somebody me to a party.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete
Yo.
the pass.
An incomplete pass on first
dang, I need
down
it.
leads to a 2nd and 10.
You give it a little talk loud to get your mic working. Oh, whoa. There you go.
Here's Coleman. A nice job to get 8 there after the
Alright,
incompletion.
I'm in the 3rd quarter of this game.
Looks to me like
Stream
there's
is
some
live,
attrition setting in
so
with this drive, 'cause when you see that type of a
I think I'm gonna stream a little bit of Black Ops 3 also.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look
And
at
then whatever games we get out of it, we can just post on YouTube.
throwing the slant pattern here complete. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook.
Losing to the Falcons right now, 14-3. Drew Brees on a handoff play against Jaguars.
Straight completions.
Handed off to Kamara, and Brees was nowhere even in the play or anything, and he got hurt with broken ribs.
Side. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
So he's out for the rest of the regular season, which we should be able to make the playoffs, but we still need Jake Browning to play good.
Right.
and we lost to the Jaguars, and now we're down 14-3 against the Falcons. And they're looking to make it 21-3.
So you're getting smacked right now.
Yeah.
They have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been
Walk on
very
eggshells,
picking
got
up
it.
first downs.
What? What'd you?
So walk on eggshells.
Just letting you know, I didn't hear anything you just said.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end
That
zone.
sounds about right.
Here's the thing.
I'm dead serious, dude. You can watch back on the stream. I did not hear it. Where it is like lagging and mumbling, and it sounded like your mic was 15 years away.
So it sounded like I was mumble rapping.
Yeah. Oh, they're spitting no lyrical bars of Eminem.
Once you get into the
Yo,
red
he
zone
straight
and the
killed that
safeties
shit
have
on that
less ground
album,
to cover,
Kamikaze.
you'd better be quick
Yeah.
with your delivery. Not much
That
space
shit
to get a
was-
ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties.
Literally everybody says the album's good besides Nameless.
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Album's good.
Everybody else knows it, says it's good and it's great, amazing album, and then he sits there and says Eminem's always taking L's, dude.
West Coast
I don't see how he's always taking L's if everybody loves him.
maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down.
Like 8 million people.
Look for the
Like,
big shot, but be
he's
smart.
just
I think they
self-made.
did exactly
You know
that
what
on
I'm
that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Like, I mean, I know he got produced by Dre, but, like, I mean, it wasn't a time where white boys rap. You know what I'm saying?
As far as
Exactly.
our conference before
Even
the
that movie he made.
offensive coordinator, and what did he tell us?
Yeah.
I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal.
He was
Well, in this
just the
case,
first of his
I think it
time.
is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick. But
He's
they
a
felt like the
legend.
drive should end in the end zone.
The Saints
Hey,
coming
he's
out
a
now to
fucking
take the
beast.
field. And they had a nice little drive going last
He
time.
made a song
Threw the
with the
interception
rapper
in
that
the
I was
red zone.
fanboying over too. Fucking Joyner
Bad
Lucas.
enough to throw it anywhere,
cat.
but that drives
He
coaches
can rap.
insane when they're thinking about, hey,
And he can't find anywhere to go with
That
it.
Lucky
And he
You.
goes
I've listened to a
down.
whole album.
Vic Beasley.
I bet you have.
One to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the
And you
I
know,
only listened to two rappers, and they made a song
I see an
together.
all-out rush like that, I file
you know what's funny is I was about to sit there and say, I was about to just sit there and say the only rapper I listen to is Eminem.
looking to throw. Drops this off to
I only
Kamara
listen
out
to
of the
Joyner Lucas.
backfield.
I'm not.
It'll be
I
a
mean,
gain
I
of
listen to
9.
metal
And all of a
90% of the
sudden
time.
here, it's 3rd down.
I listen to, well, you also listen to a little bit of rock, but metal and rock is pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, I stay in that kind of genre.
Man, pretty much same here.
But if I do listen to rap, I take it back. I actually listen to rap. Hobson. I like Hobson a little bit sometimes.
And he'll be
On
taken
occasion.
down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
But I mean,
They convert on 3rd with a
Hobson,
gain of
Joyner Lucas,
22.
Well, we always hear about the connections.
Oh, by the way, Florida State still ass.
I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double
Damn.
coverage to him.
Florida State still laugh.
Supreme confident.
Yeah,
What
they're.
about that fucking LSU play?
And he did.
Which one?
Miami.
They've been throwing it well on this drive, and once
Not
again,
to
they
play.
show passing formation.
When
they
they
game?
played Miami, they gave them the dick, bro.
Ran out of it. That's a nice play by them
Oh, dude,
defensively.
I sat there and said that I feel like LSU can come out there and show up against them because they don't have players that everybody knows.
Back now here on EA Sports.
And they proved everybody wrong that Miami wasn't, like, everybody was sitting there saying like it was going to be a cakewalk for Miami. And it's like, can you really? Dude, everybody on the, when they do the predictions,
Yeah.
everybody went with Miami.
Again, it's Kamara. And a pretty big
I
hole as
wouldn't.
He's down to about the 40. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And
All right, Gob, I'll see you in a little bit. Gob says he's got to get on the phone with his girl, but he said he'll be back in a little bit.
makes tackles.
I remember them days.
They saw the linebacker make that play.
Your days is when you used to get on the phone though. You never came back.
It's Kamara again. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
The next day, he hear from you. My girl came and snuck through the window.
Shut up, bro. You don't need to be telling people about that. You on stream. My little brother watches this, dog.
You don't know what happens.
And not only not getting off the field on 2 opportunities, clock continuing to run. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
All y'all did was eat pizza and smoke cigarettes.
Passes like that downfield.
Yeah.
That's a good one, right? That's a good one.
He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter, and find their way open.
They'll drop to throw. And some room to work. And he slides.
Jake Browning got the first down. We're in the fourth quarter and we're down 17-3.
We just saw a nice example of why teams
Jake Browning hasn't played good at all.
They teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want
Really?
to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt.
Got 2 interceptions, which one of them I was trying to throw it to the end zone, and you know, like the super linebackers where they just jump up and make a crazy play.
Yeah.
That's what happened. Like he jumped up, swatted the ball, and the ball got tipped around about 3 times and then got picked.
He'd had some success as a runner previously.
And the best part is the guy that I was looking for in the back of the end zone was open.
Damn.
And they sent a middle linebacker blitz, or the one up in the nickel where 2 linebackers are close together.
Yeah. Made a blitz or some shit like that.
Yeah, they hit that glitch play. Jake Brown, I'm running a little bit more on this drive with Jake Brown, and they're leaving him open.
Not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
He'll drop to throw. And incomplete.
Bro, I just threw it to the end zone, like did a high point pass for Michael Thomas.
You hear the calls for a penalty?
Yeah.
And
I just don't think so. I think
he jumped up for it, got hit, and the ball went flying in the air. Guess where the ball landed at?
No, I'm with you. There was
Where?
contact.
The 20-yard line when it's at the 1. Actually, the 23-yard line to be exact.
Certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
so. You console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal. You did a nice
Yeah.
job. Here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force it.
Dude, we stream, dude. We're gonna have to control anger.
Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
No.
Ryan and the offense
I'm letting it out now.
So Charles, there are the numbers. What's happened here? Defensive
What?
adjustments that's caused him to sort of fall off a bit?
I think so. That has to happen. You've got to make some changes because
I gotta
in the
record
first
that.
half, they were pretty effective. But the second part is sometimes when you're doing really well, you get off your game a little bit. You get off the gas a little. You're like, okay, we've got this thing. And that's not necessarily the case. Maybe right now, someone just needs to tell a joke in the huddle.
I hate when the MA does that.
Get their big guy going again.
It doesn't one burst.
Now Ryan.
Doesn't kill. Doesn't, like, shoot them with 2 clean bursts and they just look at you.
They just look at you and spit on you like.
Yeah.
You hit them with 3 bullets, and all of a sudden an MSMC comes out and hits you with 2, and you're dead, and you're just like, what? Excuse me?
Yeah.
Hey Treyarch, where's my MSMC? I love this game too. I'll play it more if you give me this.
Sometime in this fourth quarter, someone on defense is going to have to step up and force a turnover.
I just hope that they make the league play good and keep all like the dumb guns banned, like the DLC.
Yeah.
Because remember in Black Ops 2, like they actually had the Peacekeeper pretty balanced, and they made it available for everybody.
Another nice pickup through the air.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people might expect
You could just buy that DLC and you got the gun.
They're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And they'll go on the ground. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints.
Falcons are running the ball pretty good. Tevin Coleman's in because we hurt Devontae Freeman.
Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going.
I swear to God, every time I played against the Falcons, I've hurt Devontae Freeman.
So how do you do that?
I just went 33-8 and we lost by 12.
Wow.
I was running the game when we were down by 20.
You tried.
The team goes 6 and 29, 8 and 7, 10 and 25.
So what you're saying is it's gonna be a good night on Black Ops 3.
Yeah. Live 8, 555, went 6 and 29. And team deathmatch. Like, yeah.
How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing
I finally got my hater and they had 99.
all over the field and getting
Dang.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down, 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side.
Bro, you wanna know something I thought was pretty funny though?
What?
Alright, so I went up in there to get my night shot earlier, and my mom's gonna sit there and say this to me. She says, I need to get to bed early tonight because we need to get up and clean up the house just in case for that storm that's supposed to be coming.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there like, so we gotta clean the house just in case for a storm to come. Wouldn't it be best to clean the house, go super hardcore cleaning like that when the storm's here? Because there's nothing else to do besides clean the house.
I see your point.
Like, just keep everything cleaned up, but she's over there like saying, do this, this, this. I'm just in there like, what? Oh, the Falcons, they just put the dagger in.
28-3.
24-6.
And the Falcons will extend their lead.
We know that the big guys won't get the credit, Brandon, but we also know that that touchdown belongs to them. Excellent job of clearing the way.
Maybe Jake Browning can get us, make it a little bit closer on this drive.
And the lead is up to 18 now. This will be fielded at the 8.
Or actually, Austin Scott, oh dude, he got it all the way to their 35. Almost had a kickoff return.
Oh, yeah. Need something. How much is left in the game? It's in the 4th quarter now. You're done for, right?
That last drive was pretty much dagger. There's only 3 minutes left.
Oh, dude.
But it was a chip shot field goal, and when you go to the
I don't have a nano class, dude. What?
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right.
Oh my God!
They didn't punch it in for 6 points, but they also
I threw it over the middle to Braxton Berrios. I picked him up, the little white dude that's from Miami in real life.
not easily done. And
Well,
Yeah.
actually, I'm saying in real life, but he's actually a real player. But I picked him up, and I threw it over the middle, and it got knocked out of his hands. Ball went flying in the air, and Cameron Meredith came running and dove out and caught it.
Yeah.
Bro, Michael Thomas been silent this game against Desmond Trufant.
Looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has, but in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. Second down.
Jake Browning just missed Cameron Meredith coming over the middle on a drag route.
You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden.
Dude.
They feel good about what's going
The
on.
timing.
They just play better and better.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Now they'll look to throw. And an alley to run. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the
Took off running with Jake Brown, and I got stopped short of the first down. 4th down and 1, and we got to go for it.
Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
This is the first game that I've actually been pretty much blown out.
He's back to throw. Forced out to his left. Now
It's by a good team.
Yeah.
and a big turnover there.
And Jake Browning just fumbled it. I should have slid.
And they're going to come up empty here on 4th down.
How did Julio do?
I think Julio Jones was silent. I had Marshawn Lattimore on him the whole game.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely.
Calvin really, I'm pretty sure, had a big day.
They begin the drive with Coleman.
Evan Coleman's over here breaking 2 tackles.
One tackle, but then quickly brought
Not even a point of calling my timeouts.
5 yards.
Let him run the clock.
Good pickup on 1st down. Good game.
But even if we get to stop here, we got to get a touchdown. And then we got to get another stop, get another touchdown, and get another stop.
Nice hole for him. Ends up picking up nice yardage. Stays in bounds and keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
Yo, if they throw it on this play, did it?
Not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes if you got success,
They're looking for a screen pass to Tevin Coleman.
No success there. They rallied.
Hey, you didn't get the first down.
And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. Now the screen only good for 3 that time, and it'll bring
All right.
up a 4th down. Here's Matt
That's
Bosher
GG right
now.
there.
He's been terrific so far.
We lost 24-6.
And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about
Gonna whole skip.
your home turf. They were able to do that here in this.
Let's see the stats. See Jake Brown, and he threw the ball 33 times, only completed it 15. Threw 2 interceptions.
about that victory.
Kamara ran it 18 times for 80 yards. Devontae Freeman, before he got hurt, he ran it 15 for 129. He also broke off a 77-yard touchdown.
Rams come to town. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they go down to defeat for just
Receiving, Julio Jones had 1 catch for 6 yards.
a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against San Francisco.
Calvin Ridley had 5 catches for 62, and Austin Hooper had 6 for 69. The total yards, we had 341 total. They had 428. Oh, we got some more upgrades. All right. So, Marcus Williams, untamed. Zone, run support, or
Oh, yeah.
hybrid.
I always go hybrid, actually. I feel like
If you want me to also tell you the overall, zone is 92, run support 92, hybrid's 90. Zone is the scheme, but if you still can choose, your choice.
you actually base it on your scheme a lot, or do you call plays that
Well, to be honest,
are
mine.
based off your scheme?
Well, to be honest, all I do is just pick whatever anybody in the stream wants.
I feel you.
Right now, there's nobody in the chat, I don't think. So that's why I was asking you which one you think. So go hybrid.
I go hybrid, yeah.
Alright. You got plus
It's 29
one.
and 12, and they got a wraith and wraps.
Dang. So we went up +1 on agility, +2 man coverage, +1 press, and +3 zone. Alright, now we got our backup centers. Somehow we gotta upgrade. So 63 agile, 62 pass protector, and 61 power. Agile is the scheme fit. Which one you think?
This dude is 49-10 on the other team. He finished 50-10.
Dang.
How bad my fucking teammates are. He's decent.
So go agile.
Agility.
Well, I'm pretty sure this word is agile. A-G-I-L-E.
Yeah. What's it asking for?
Well, I just already gave him the boost. When you're looking at offensive lineman, it goes, let's see, agile, pass protector, and power. That's 3. And his highest was already agile at 63, so I went ahead and gave him that.
Yeah.
He's just a backup, so it's nothing special. We got a new injury, and it is not Drew Brees, it is Ryan Shazier. He's out for 8 weeks.
Oh. Holy shit.
Broken collarbone.
This sucks.
It's happening again. End of the season injuries.
Yeah, did you see where, I think we already talked about that. I know we talked about Eminem's album, but did you see MGK? Machine Gun Kelly talk some shit about Eminem. Did you see that song he made?
I did not.
He made a song dissing Eminem.
He's dissing because he ain't good.
Who, MGK?
Yeah.
He's pretty fucking good, bro. I mean, he ain't like Eminem good, but he's alright. Listen to the song you made. It's kind of dope, for real. I mean, even though it's just Eminem, he kind of goes in.
Alright, so we went from 9-2, or 9-0 to 9-2 in 2 games.
That sounds about right, man. Wait, you were undefeated? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I was 9-0. But that was before I used my new sliders.
Oh.
Like, you know, my tough ones. And this has been the scores so far when I switched to mine. Played against the Giants, 29-26. That was an overtime game. We beat Tennessee 30-17. Lost to Jaguars 20-23. That was an overtime. And then we lost to the Falcons 24-6.
Holy shit, dude.
And before I switched to these, this right here was the scores. 32-31 Rams. Or I beat the Rams 32-31 on a major comeback. That's when I thought these sliders were good. And then I played against the Buccaneers, beat them 29-6. Beat the Seahawks 33-13. Switch up sliders, beat the Bucks 18-15. Every score was a field goal. Play against Panthers 24-16. But then this is where it gets bad. I play against the Panthers. Cam Newton, I'm pretty sure, only had like, let's see how many passing yards. He had 247 passing yards up in this one. I think it's this one actually where he didn't do good passing. I don't know, he passed good up in both of them. Oh no, it's Deshaun Watson. This is a little game. When the so we beat the Panthers 24-16, beat them again 2013. We played them back to back for some reason after the bye week. Then we play against the Texans, and this is where I wanted to switch sliders, find the ones that I wanted. We beat the Texans 30-9. Deshaun Watson threw the ball 118 yards, 2 interceptions. And then I switch over to my sliders, and that's when everything started getting better. So far on my sliders with the Saints, I'm 2-2. And then we play against 49ers, Falcons, Colts, Cardinals, Packers. But alright, I'm going to go ahead and end this stream right here. And probably run up in there and grab something to eat. And then come back and start up stream and we can play Black Ops 3.
Alright.
Alright, so I'll be right back being live.